Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I just got out of a meeting with the High Council, and they are not particularly happy with the current state of things. Specifically, they're not happy with the constant delays to conquering the galaxy, and I gotta say I agree with them. So they gave me very clear orders: fix the economy, conquer the galaxy. And that's what I intend to do. So, without any further ado, let's start working on getting some of this unemployment taken care of. That said, this is specialist unemployment, which isn't something that clerks can take care of. They'll have to get demoted. So that's wonderful. Although I am wondering, this unemployed ruler, do you get demoted to a worker? Yes, you do. Okay, so you don't get demoted to a specialist. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. So we've got plenty of available jobs here. I'm not concerned in the slightest about that. And we cannot upgrade this any further. That's fine. I don't care about places where we don't have unemployment. Here in this research ring world, we should probably consider actually upgrading to a research complex just to get this unemployment taken care of. That said, none of these are actually grim ones. And we don't have a chamber of elevation. Okay. I'm thinking about maybe temporarily taking out the Psychor and see how that goes. That will get rid of 2 telepath jobs. So we'll go from 3 unemployment to 2 unemployment. That won't, strictly speaking, solve anything. As far as this world goes, I would love to put in another agricultural segment, but that's not a possibility right now. Okay. This refinery station here does require a job. And we could actually repair this hydroponics farm. Or we could replace this with a volatile moat chemical plant. And I think that's what we're going to do. Excellent. That'll solve that. And this tech world here, once again, we're lacking in our exotic gases. This mining world does have 4 jobs available. And the question is, what do we want to do about that? Well, we're going to get another building slot in 2 population. Let's just move... I was going to say move on for now. But actually, I think we should move some population from Canopus Prime. Let's just go ahead and sell off a couple of alloys, just to make sure that we have enough to move some population around. And let's resettle these guys over to Achenar Prime, which is the mining variant. And I just want to move over 2 unemployed workers for right now. That will give us a building slot. Now we have 6 worker unemployment here. So we need something that can employ quite a lot of workers, and I'm going to toss in a civilian industry for right now. That's only going to give us 2 jobs for now, but ultimately that will give us additional jobs later on down the line. This refinery station is in need of jobs, and I think as a temporary measure, we'll put in a trade district, just so that we can continue working on our energy credits. This forge world is in need of a single job, and we would need 28 volatile motes to make that happen. How much would that cost? Possibly too much. Or we could just do this. We need 676. That's fine. There we go. We'll just buy in 50 volatile motes like that, and there we go. So the alloy mega forges are being upgraded. This generator world here is never going to have another job unless we replace the Chamber of Elevation, which we shouldn't do just yet. So let's resettle this person. And where are we going to put them? Well, first we're going to need some cash to do so. Where are we going to put them? We are, of course, going to move them over to one of our orbital habitats where we have a lot of available worker level jobs. So I'll just do that. Fantastic. This refinery station, on the other hand, is in need of 2 more population, but ultimately this specialist will get demoted, so I'm not too concerned about that. This forge world is actually going to need an alloy foundry. Not yet, but it will become necessary later on. This forge world we could use an upgrade on, and I think we're just going to buy in the volatile motes that we need for that. We actually only need... Oops, that was exactly the wrong direction. We'll go this way, but it's not efficient. There we go. We'll grab what we need and get ourselves a couple jobs. Keep in mind, we are paying extra for unemployment subsidies in our consumer goods for all of our unemployment. So that's the thing. This is never going to have another job again, so we want to resettle this person over to one of our trade habitats with a bunch of available clerk jobs. There we go. And this world here. This mining world is actually doing okay, I think. If we want additional jobs, we can do generator districts. It's kind of awkward that it's housing neutral, but whatever. That's completely fine. As far as star bases go, we're not going to worry too much about that. We're also not going to worry too much about this war. It's 20 to 33 right now in our favor, and they'll accept it eventually. So we're just going to continue for now, bump it up to fast speed, and hopefully that will get us a fair amount of additional income in the energy credits and the consumer goods level. That would sure be nice. Hey, look at that! 908. I like it. Admin cap coming up. We do need our admin cap to continue to come up just a little bit. We can't research that right now, though, so I think we'll go for leader lifespan instead. Excellent. So this habitat is a research station and is doing fine. Over here, when are these guys going to get demoted? 409 days? Yikes. I do wish that we could, like, pay energy credits. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? It's already over? Oh, it was just a single Corvette. Wonderful. I do wish that we could pay energy credits to demote pops early. That would be a nice thing to be able to do. Alas, that is not something that we can do. We have a job available on this habitable section here, and we actually are doing well on our exotic gases now. I guess a lot of our buildings are coming online there, so that's great to see. That means that we can upgrade this to a site of revitalization, but I kind of don't want to. Yeah, I think we'll leave this. If this was the food processing center that was upgradable, that would be a lot better. Our volatile motes are coming up as well. That's a good sign. Okay, we're at 12 population here. That is perfectly fine. This tech world, we can now start working on these advanced research complexes to get rid of this unemployment because we are now positive on exotic gases. That is great to see. This mining world, we will absolutely upgrade to a civilian fabricator. Threadma is still well underway. We have a lot of unemployment here. This will help, but it will take some time to get this underway. You can see that our energy credits and our consumer goods are getting fixed, though. So that is wonderful. Next month tick, we should have enough exotic gases to deal with the unemployment on Gothra Prime. Just waiting on that sweet, sweet month tick. Which is now.
A study has been completed.
Fantastic. Energy credits from jobs finishing up. We're going to grab it again. We need to keep working on our energy credits, for sure. This refinery station has an unemployment that needs to be demoted. Fine. Overcrowding on Elthier Prime. Easy enough to solve. Okay. Things are looking up for us economically right now. We need to wait on some pop demotion. That is something that needs to happen. A little bit of work on this world is necessary. We are going to have enough exotic gases on this month tick, though.
A study has been completed.
Fantastic. Whoa, what's going on here? Migration treaties, research agreements. The AI has apparently made peace. Okay, that's fine. Strikecraft damage, finishing up. Let's grab kinetic weapon damage. That'll be okay. The thing that we are most interested in right now is completion of structures on Sredma. That is our biggest deal currently. So civilian industries are 2 jobs, of course, and the civilian fabricators are 5. So each one of these that finish deal 3 to our unemployment here. Or deal with 3. Which isn't a ton, but it is something. Okay. We don't really have a big crime issue here right now, so that's good. And of course, as we do this, each one of these is also producing 30 consumer goods. So that is great to see. That was quite a month tick. Okay, this research ring world, we can go ahead and put in a research complex, and that should deal with the unemployment here. That's very, very good for us. This refinery station, are we ready to repair this? No, we are not. Okay. I kind of want to I was going to say I want to replace this, but that would be jobs negative. Never mind. They're just sending an army through? Bold. Okay. If that's what they want to do, it'll continue hitting their war exhaustion. So I'm perfectly fine with that. We're going to upgrade this to a civilian Repla complex, and that will deal with our final unemployment on Achenar Prime. This refinery station needs a demotion still. This tech world doesn't actually have overcrowding. It actually needs jobs. Fair enough. How are we doing on our exotic gases? We're doing well enough to deal with 3 of these 4 jobs. That won't deal with all of them, unfortunately. This tech world here, I'm going to put in a city district and a mining district, just to chip into some of these jobs as we wait on exotic gases to be able to upgrade one of these. That'll happen next month tick, and we'll switch these off of mining districts eventually. There's a war declaration going on. That's fine. Come on, month tick. There we go. Actually, it's feeling a little on the slow side. I'm going to bump it up to the absolute fastest speed for right now. We're starting to get into the end game, and the end game of Stellaris, quite laggy. So that is a thing. Mestros Prime is, of course, completely fine. How are we doing on Sredma? We're making progress. We're down to 30 unemployment here. You can see that we're down under negative 800 at this point for our consumer goods. Architectural Renaissance has just expired, and I think that's fine. No, that is not fine. Planetary build speed plus 100%. We want that right now. That is 100% something that we're interested in. This trade station is lacking in housing. Fair enough. We will go ahead and put in simply a luxury residence here. If I can remember where L is in the alphabet, which is... Apparently I can't. I absolutely can't. Can you not build luxury housing on a habitat? I'm not seeing it in the list. Fascinating. I thought for sure you could. Okay, maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I am just blind. Why would you not be able to build housing on a habitat? That doesn't make much sense to me. Especially considering, don't we have a habitat that the robots built a paradise dome on? Yeah, luxury residences here. Huh. Well, maybe we have to upgrade it. Maybe. That is something that we may have to do. Or maybe I'm just blind. Let's see here. L comes right before M. It should be between hydroponics farms and the mineral purification plant. It's definitely not in the list. I guess we're just going to have some overcrowding here for a little bit. Could we potentially switch this over temporarily? No, there's no, like, urban station equivalent. Noted. Well, that's interesting. We'll see if the upgrade ends up making that a thing. Yeah, they're not going to succeed with this. Get out of here. That's just going to continue bringing up their war exhaustion, so I'm completely fine with them continuing to do that. This agriculture ring world, we're not quite making volatile motes yet. So that's the thing. This research ring world is currently ready for a research lab. And that's exactly what we're going to put in. Fantastic. This commercial ring world is doing fine. This forge world is doing fine. This generator world has a lot of unemployment on it right now. Noted. We have a galactic stock exchange already. Let's upgrade that to commerce megaplexes, and let's put in a couple of extra commercial zones. Like, I'm going to put 4 more commercial zones in here to hopefully chip through some of that unemployment. That'll be a good thing to do. This food processing facility is not ready to be replaced quite yet. We need 30 population here for that. But economically, we are definitely starting to do much better. Let's go ahead and sell off a bunch of these alloys. Yeah, we tanked the price and sold all of our alloys, but that'll keep us afloat on energy credits for a little while. Now, also, we should keep in mind that energy credits does produce some resources from jobs, and also the shortage of volatile motes does as well. So once we solve our energy credits and our volatile motes, that will go a long way towards our consumer goods. I don't know that it'll get us entirely there. We'll see on this next month tick what just energy credits does. Okay, we're full on influence. We should do something about that. So these lads over here, I want to make claims on them if we can. We have no... Oh, this is the wrong people. We want to make claims on these guys. Excellent. There we go. There's our influence dealt with. Fantastic. Okay, so this forge world here... Oh, we do have a building slot available here. We should definitely put in a chemical plant. There's no way around that one. This commercial ring world is completely fine. This agriculture ring world needs some work. This mining world needs housing, of all things. Okay. That's interesting. We're not going to get another... Like, we're not going to get a way to deal with this for a while. And I don't want to get rid of any of the structures here. They're all something that I want. Okay, that's going to be interesting to deal with. And I'm not entirely sure how I want to deal with that one just yet. That's going to be awkward. This one is easy enough. We're just going to replace this agriculture district with a city district. But this is a mining world. The proper response here, I think, is to restore the Ecumenopolis. And... how much would that cost us to buy in the minerals required for that? Because that might not be a bad thing to do right now. It would be pretty expensive. Noted. Well, we can save up for it, at any rate, and get some distance towards that. So that should be fine. This generator world here, is lacking in jobs. This is not a grim one, so once the necrophage happens, we'll have to move Pops off of this planet, but that'll be okay. This refinery station still waiting on a demotion. This forge world requires housing and has an unemployment as well. I'm going to actually replace a generator district with a city district here. This tech world will simply put in a city district. There are tile blockers on here. We apparently never got the tech to remove titanic life forms. Okay. Noted. This forge world requires jobs. Easy enough. More war has been declared. There's a machine uprising elsewhere in the galaxy. We know how that feels. The refinery world here needs a job, and it is actually never going to get another job. So we're going to resettle it straight over into one of these trade habitats, just to get these clerks a little bit more going, is what we're looking for there. Excellent. This mining world, I'm going to put in a chemical plant. Excellent. This generator world, yeah, we already looked at. That'll be fine. Okay, so we have successfully upgraded this trade station here. We require housing. The question is, with the upgrade, yeah, with the upgrade, we can put in luxury residences. Fine. A little odd, but fine. We're going to work on upgrading any of these habitats that we have not. Like that. Excellent. That will make things a little bit easier. How are we doing on our volatile motes? -5 for right now. Okay. So at 734 for consumer goods, resources from jobs is being reduced by 25%. However, that's resources from jobs, not production from jobs. Okay. Noted. Of course, our research is also currently cut in half because of our shortage of volatile motes. That's the thing. We always knew that this was going to be a big hole to dig out of, though. And it's completely fine. Hey, you guys, do you want to give us peace yet? No. I mean, we've got what we want from these guys. We can take more later on, but I'm not interested in leaving our borders until our economy is, you know, not complete garbage. That would be nice. We should probably work on upgrading any of these habitats that are not currently upgraded. Like this one. And perhaps this one. It's a good use for the alloys that we're not currently using. Excellent. Okay, I do want to restore the Ecumenopolis, and we'll have enough on the next month tick. So that'll be great. That'll take 3,600 days. But we'll be very happy about that. Oh, hello. That's exciting over there. The Clagian Holy Enterprise is embroiled in civil war. Okay, so they're having a machine uprising as well. Good for them. And now we can restore this Ecumenopolis. Fantastic. This commercial ring world is doing fine. This refinery station does have a lot of available jobs. Or rather, a lot of unemployment. And I'm going to put in just a pair of trade districts, or a single trade district for now, until this month tick. Just to be able to deal with that. Okay, interdimensional trade is increasing. The question is, where are we under attack at? This is not a problem. Maybe this is a slight problem. So we're going to sell off a few alloys here, so that we don't take that malice. Now, this station here is in Anchorage. It's not going to be too useful. I'm pretty sure we win this. Like, I'm reasonably certain of that. That said, I'm going to bring in some reinforcements just in case. Yeah, we're at 149k. Yeah, we're okay. We don't need to do this. You guys can chill. No problem here. We're going to take a couple losses, but they are going to take a big hit in their war exhaustion. I don't know why they thought that would work. Excellent. Now, we can't really afford to reinforce our fleet because of our lack of volatile motes. That said, our volatile motes are getting close here, as is our Empire Sprawl. That's getting better. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. We are doing well so far. We're lacking housing here on this research station. We're upgrading the habitats, so in theory, this will all get fixed. Eventually.
A study has been completed.
Eventually. Defense platform damage, finishing up here. We'll grab armor hit points. We absolutely redo a Grand Fleet, Omnifarious Acquisition, Scientific Revolution. I don't think we do Desperate Measures or Fortress Proclamation for right now. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are, I think, going to be really close to having our economy fixed. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.